Welcome to the programme. Russian state news is reporting that the head of the Wagner mercenary group is under investigation. And that's despite a recent deal granting him immunity after his forces took over military sites in southern Russia. The Kremlin had said that Prigozhin agreed to go to exile in Belarus, and fighters who hadn't joined the mutiny would not be prosecuted for treason. Let's get the latest on this from Moscow from Yulia Shapovalova, who joins us now. Developing story and an interesting one in terms of the narrative.
It is indeed. So we see that Russian news agencies are reporting that the case against Prigozhin is still under investigation. The criminal case on an armed rebellion was initiated on Friday evening after Prigozhin accused the Russian military of shelling the positions of the Wagner group and announced a march of justice against the leadership of the Russian Ministry of Defense on Saturday evening. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters that the criminal case against Prigozhin would be dropped and Prigozhin would go to Belarus, and his Wagner mercenaries will who participated in the rebellion would not be prosecuted, and some of the fighters would sign contracts with the Ministry of Defense. At the moment, Prigozhin's whereabouts are unknown. We know nothing about it. But what is going on now? You're right. It is a developing story. Of course, we have to wait and see what's going to happen. But it's quite interesting. Probably it can be called an act of disobedience from the side of the Russian Investigative Committee and the FSB, because, of course, from the Kremlin earlier on, we heard a bit different information.
Indeed. I mean, one thing we can confirm, it seems, images of the Defence Minister finally appearing.
That's right. The Ministry of Defense earlier released a video showing Minister Shoigu visiting the command post of the Western group of the Russian forces. The group is deployed into the Lugansk front, and this is Shoigu's first public appearance since Yevgeny Prigozhin's armed rebellion, and we began getting reactions from correspondents and military bloggers here saying that Shoigu was now revealed to the public as if nothing had happened. So his appearance is ruling out theories about his possible resignation, whether there will be rearrangements within the Ministry of Defense. It's hard to say now, but the demand for them in the troops and in society is very significant.
For the latest, thanks very much. Yulia Shapovalova, there for us in Moscow.